Alright, John, since this is going to be your first time using a slave flash, I just want to put together a little video for you. I've already taken the liberty of mounting your Vivitar 215 slave flash inside this shallow electrical box. So when you get it, you just need to remove the two screws that are holding the lid on, and inside are all the components for the flash: the circuit board, the capacitor, the strobe tube, and also the clear piece of plastic that would need to go on the front of your build case to cover the flash. The circuit board and the capacitor, I've already glued those in place and exited all of the wires from the slave flash out the left side of this case. The strobe tube, I just have it taped in place, so just remove that electrical tape that I have on there, and the strobe tube is loose. Okay, so all you need to do is just kind of lift that up out of the way, and I've already got an opening cut in the bottom of this blue electrical box. Alright, so what you can do from that point is take your 1060 case and position it at the top of your 1060 case, and you can use that opening that's cut in the blue box to mark an outline, so you can use that as a template to mark where you need to cut the opening in your 1060 case. Alright, and then from there, you can, if your case is clear like mine, then you can take this other clear piece and put it over your lines that you just marked and trace around this, because this piece is going to be slightly larger than the opening that is in that blue case. Okay, and the reason you want to do that is so you can mount this to the front of your case and have it to just fit inside the cutout that you just made. Alright, and you can do that a couple of different ways. The way I usually do it is, once I have my opening cut in my Pelican case, then I will take this electrical box, and you can use either some double-sided tape to mount on the front of it, so that you could peel and stick that inside your Pelican case. Normally what I will do is I'll just put a little seam or bead of goop or some other type adhesive around the edge of this blue box, and then glue that down inside my Pelican case. Alright, and let that set up. Then you can take this strobe tube, place it back into that opening, and glue it into place. Alright, once that's set, then you can glue the clear piece over your flash and make sure you seal up around the edges of it good with goop. Now make sure that the smooth side is facing out over the flash. The inside of it's kind of ribbed, like to give it a diffuser effect, and so that should be facing towards your flash. Alright, now the wiring on the slave flash is very simple. There's 4 wires. I have an orange, a gray, a blue, and a white. The orange is the power positive, and that would connect on the flash backpacker to the terminal marked FL positive. The gray wire would connect to the terminal marked FL negative or FL minus. The blue and white wires are the trigger wires. The white wire is trigger positive, and that would connect to terminal T plus, and the blue wire is trigger negative, connect that to terminal T minus. Alright, now let me move all this out of the way. I'll grab one of the Safari boards that has the Opto backpacker and the flash backpacker on it. You'll also notice on the flash backpacker that there's terminals marked ground, GND, and power. And that's where you would connect your 18650 power supply that's going to power that slave flash. Okay, and then the little sensor that is on here is a phototransistor, or PT as it's commonly called, and that would need to be placed in front of the camera flash inside your build case. It doesn't have to be directly in front of the camera flash, but just as long as it's in close proximity to the camera flash. You could be slightly above it, just as long as it's not obstructed in any way that it can't detect the flash from your camera. It could be, like I said, just slightly above the camera flash, and as long as it can actually see or detect when the camera flash goes off, then it will trigger your slave flash to fire when it is needed. So it's really pretty simple. I know you won't have any problems with it. Like I said, once you get all this slave flash into your build, just put the cover back on, put the screws on it, and you don't want to get in here fooling around with it once you've powered it up and it's charged up the capacitor. If you do need to get into it after that point, then you can take your discharge resistor. I'm sure you probably have one like I do here. It's just a 100 ohm 10 watt wire round resistor that you can use to discharge capacitors, and I'm sure you probably do that on cameras when you're hacking those. So like I said, it's really pretty straightforward, and if you have any questions on anything, please feel free to email me, and I'll help you out with it. So I believe that's all I've got for you, and good luck with it.